so I didn't know what to make as a video today. Then I remembered the Nintendo Direct is dropping. Sure, it's not Pokemon, but it's Nintendo. So we're gonna have a review of Smash trailers or whatever. Cool. Shiny character. New character. That looks like a mummy to me. Oh, plunger. Battalion. Okay, looks like is this a Luigi's Mansion trailer? There's probably gonna be a Luigi's moon stage. That's probably what it is. New character? Nope. And Luigi's dead. That's just great. Oh wait. Wait, no, Luigi's still dead. But new character! New character! Anyone but oh my. Very fun. Okay. Transition.
Be gone! You don't belong in this world, monster!
Richard. And oh my goodness, I'm doing that good. So Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay. There's the ghost of Luigi. And then, yeah, I don't like that. Nintendo Switch.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. This is a follow-up to our recent announcements about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Without further ado, the legendary vampire hunter from the Castlevania series, Simon Belmont, is finally joining the roster. He's been given a bit of a makeover. His signature item is, of course, his holy whip, the far-flinging vampire killer. It leaves you open to attack, and it's a bit slow, but I think its average reach during normal attacks is longer than any other fighters. He can move the whip freely.
And it's Pichu, the best character. Oh.
His special attacks are very recognizable.
Oh, I love it.
The axe.
Villager. Oh,
Cross.
you killed Villager.
Holy water.
Holy water.
And uppercut.
Uppercut.
While they may seem simple, they are very powerful. And his final smash is called Grand Cross.
Grand Cross. That looks like his Dracula's Castle.
Simon's stage is none other than Dracula's Castle. It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
The darkest stage.
When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear. In this stage, bosses from across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula's castle feel true to the world from whence they came.
Death. Carmelia. Dracula. What is
And
that?
when speaking of Castlevania, you can't forget to mention the music. For this stage, we will incorporate 34 music tracks, including new
34
and classic
music,
tunes.
including
The Castlevania
classic.
series is very popular among our music team, and they were excited to work
Very
on these
popular.
arrangements. Once in a blue moon, Simon's immortal rival will appear. Dracula. Reborn every 100 years, he is eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan. Under what conditions will he appear? Time will tell.
Kind of makes it look like Dracula's better.
Now, for a brand new assist trophy.
Alucard.
Alucard, son of Dracula, will lend
Alucard.
steel in battle. He wields the Chrysagram, transforms into a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form. He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's susceptible to attack and KO as well. Nevertheless, he'll prove to be quite challenging. And we have one more fighter for you.
Roll back. The distant
The vampire
vampires
hunter
here.
who starred in classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont, joins the battle. Richter is an echo fighter based on Simon. Though his strengths are the same, his look, voice, and animations all set him apart. Besides, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Simon can perform moves derived from Richter in his original games, so it's hard to say who's really echoing who.
And it's
I hope you'll
Richter
enjoy them
boss,
both.
turning into an
Farewell.
I'd like to introduce two more Echo Fighters from completely different series while we're on the topic. Please take a look.
So, blah 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 blah. Tell me more. Crop. That's crop. That's crop, my dudes. That's crop, my dudes. I called it. Crop was I kind of expected. I actually didn't expect him at all. Because, Nintendo knows what fans want. But do they give it to them? And
Anything can change. Yes, sir.
you too. Nice. No, I haven't pushed character dark down. Yeah. We'll just have a look. Dark Samus is a cool Evil Samus. Still. Well, the mask on it looks really good. But yeah, that looks like a chance.
Chrom and Dark Samus join the battle. You may have seen this coming.
So,
Both fighters have been highly
it's
requested.
right.
They're each slightly different than the
And I
fighters
like
they're
this
based on,
person.
so pick
Here,
whoever
like,
you enjoy most.
Samus, and then it's Dark Samus.
As you can see,
and then it's
depending on your
Peach, and it's
settings,
Daisy,
you
and
can
it's
either
Jigglypuff,
display all
and
Echo
Bowser.
Fighters separately on the Fighter Select screen, or stack them with the fighters they're
You
based
can
on.
merge the Echo
When
Fighters
stacked,
with
you
the
can
fighters
switch
they're
between
based
them with the press of a button.
on. That's pretty cool. I'm probably
This time, we plan to reveal the design of every fighter before the game launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay tuned.
probably gonna do that. Stages time.
For stages, we're mainly including returning favorites.
Houses. Living room.
Allow me to introduce
I
some of the
love
stages we
that
haven't
stage.
shown before.
Great Circuit, Flag Zone X, Pokemon stage. Like the game? No, the Garden. Garden of Hope. Brainstorm Depths. That looks like a cool stage. Summit. get with players on the gamer, I've never played on. Final Destination. There's new work Final Destination. Oh, it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks cool already, but it looks cool. New Dog City Hall! Gotta get that long, no representation. I love it. Oh, there's the music player. I'm guessing they're gonna give you like this. Oh, Pauline! Pauline! Jump, jump, superstar! Don't jump, superstar. You know it's possible to do Super Mario Odyssey. I do.
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the look of the stages and rebalancing them as well. That said, for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we prioritized nostalgia, intentionally keeping the classic look. The stage total is turning out to be pretty impressive. Let's compare it to the totals in previous games.
How many games is this?
Now the total number of stages is,
Oh my,
voila, 103. We must be crazy.
That's a lot.
If we
I'm
exclude
guessing they're gonna
Battlefield,
have a lot
Final
of music
Destination,
too,
and Big
because they have
Battlefield,
so many
we'd have
stages.
exactly 100. But take a look at the stage select screen.
Oh my.
Every stage can also be transformed into both Battlefield and Omega form, so the total number of stages
Bro.
is actually more than 300.
Here.
All of these stages can be played in 8-player battles, and they are all available
So,
from the beginning.
thinking about this, I think it's going to be really cool to have so many stages. It's gonna have a lot
Additionally,
of
you have the option to
diversity,
turn off
and
stage
you have the
hazards.
choice to
When you're looking for a
to
change
turn
of pace
stage
and don't want to be
hazards off, it's gonna
interrupted by
nice,
hazards, select this
'cause,
option
I
for a
don't
less
really
chaotic
like the
experience.
bosses. I mean, sure, some people do,
Also,
but I'm not
the
one
order of the
those
stages
guys.
matches the order in which they were introduced in the series,
and-
just like the fighters.
So yeah, I think these are going to be very fun. And this
Regarding
game is gonna be
stages,
awesome,
we
and
have a
I'm really
little
happy.
surprise. Please take a look.
Okay. More stages. Wait, what's happening? I don't remember. What? That's so.
Check that out.
That's
While playing, the stage can transform around you.
Wait, what? A stage can morph into
But first,
another?
you must select the
What?
stage morph option.
Oh my goodness.
Then,
Oh
you can pick
my.
2 stages on the stage select menu.
How?
Feel free to choose any stages you like
This is
and
gonna
have
be
fun.
so much fun. I'm already telling you. This game is gonna be so much fun. But video is kind of getting long. But too bad. We're at the music part, which I
For the
love.
player who wants it all,
Calamari
My Music lets you select specific
Incantation!
tracks for each stage, and this feature is
that
making a
overlap.
return. Until now, each stage had its own set of music tracks,
Calamari
but this time, the tracks are organized by
Incantation!
series instead. For example,
Okay.
as long as you're playing on a stage based on the Legend of
Okay.
Zelda series, you can pick any of the tracks included from that
Ooh,
series.
my.
Now for the total
Wow.
number of music tracks from stages. This is also ultimate.
Okay. More than 6. More than what?
Oh wow, more than
800
800
tracks.
tracks. And if we
No.
count other types of music,
No.
like menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 900
Roughly 900
compositions.
tracks.
If you played
Yes,
them
you
all
can
in a
count
row
the menus
without
and
looping
stuff.
or stopping, there's more than
28
28 hours
of
worth of
music.
music. These game franchises are a big part
This
of
is
video
my
game history, and the result is a
This is
massive
my
library of
Spotify.
memorable music. All of this packed into one game. This in itself is
Okay.
extraordinary.
And it's
Of course,
sorted?
there's a sound test menu as
But
well.
serious? Oh my.
For your
I'm
browsing
gonna be
pleasure,
rocking
we've
that
sorted all of the
Calamari
tracks by game
Incantation
series.
all day, every day.
It's like having an album for each series.
I'm already
If a
getting
track has no
very hyped.
corresponding fighter or stage, or
Oh,
if it's from
wow.
one title rather than a series, it can be found in the other section.
This is gonna be very fun. Okay.
You can create your own playlists too. Sort them in any order you like,
you can make
anytime,
playlists.
as much as you want.
You know my playlist is gonna be Calamari Incantation, Calamari Incantation. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna do some calamari incantation. Just calamari incantation.
In
Switch
handheld
it up
mode,
with Jump
you can
Jump
play music
Superstar.
while the screen is turned off.
Incantation.
It's kinda like
No.
using your Nintendo Switch as a music player.
But the music is gonna be really cool.
A huge variety of music has
check
been
out
collected
the-
for the game, and you can
Ooh, I
sample
might
some
have
of
to
these
check it
tracks
out.
on the official website.
Okay.
We're planning to add selections basically every
Bomb
week,
Rush
so please stay
Flush
tuned.
Instead of calamari incantation for Splatoon.
Some of you may have experienced the game already,
Okay.
but I'd still like to
So,
show you some things about the
is there
multiplayer battle
New
rules.
rule customization or stuff? Something?
Now the first thing you will select is the rules.
Oh my.
If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time.
Stamina.
In addition to time battle and stock battle, stamina battle is now treated as one of the standard Smash modes. There's a different feeling of intensity
Stamina
in these
battle is
battles.
supposed to be like part of the main battles with the time and stuff. Or maybe I'm just drunk.
This time, stage selection comes before fighter selection. This way, you
no
can
idea
pick a
what
fighter
you're
based on
probably
how
gonna
well
say.
suited they are for the
Maybe
stage.
Maybe that's
Or let the last battle's loser pick the next
uh,
stage to even the odds.
the stage selection first, maybe?
In sudden death, you not only start with
sudden
300%
death,
damage, but the camera will steadily
I
zoom
like
in.
this.
This creates a nice
kill
sense of
him.
urgency.
Kill him! Kill him! Okay, good job. And final smash. Meter.
Chargeable final smashes
does
are
that
now a
mean you
selectable
can have
option.
to charge up, and then you get to use your
During a
final
match,
smash?
your final
Or like
smash
a
meter
weaker
will fill,
version
and
of
then,
it.
once
Because
it's
then you
maxed
can't
out,
just
you
have
can
the
use a
automatic
weaker
KO
final smash.
move in the middle of the game. It's just multiple KO moves in the middle of the game.
When you
Just
apply
really
this option to a
unfair.
match, things can get really flashy. If you're up for a party,
That Mario
please
one
try it
was
out.
pretty weak.
By the way, no two final smashes will happen simultaneously.
That also looks weaker than usual. Battle modes. Hope we have some new
There are
battle
other
modes.
additions to the battle modes too.
You know, parties. Squad strike.
We've added in Squad Strike. It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 elimination style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive fighters in one battle, but it might be fun for multiple players to take turns as well. We're also including tourney mode. Choose the number of players and CPU participants, and the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket. Up to 32 players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
Tournaments.
We're adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available to use in the next battle, so each player must select a different fighter.
You can just use
It definitely pays off to be skilled with multiple fighters. You could also strategically pick a fighter your opponent is good with before they
Peach
can.
Daisy. It's not
The new training mode will feature an exclusive stage. We've displayed a grid so it's easy to measure distance and more. You can also display launch distance. The red line predicts your trajectory at 0% damage, and the blue line is for 100% damage. The fighter's weight is factored in at the moment of impact.
Classic mode.
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in the form of Classic mode.
Bunch of rounds.
Each fighter has a set series of stages and opponents they will face. Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist trophies.
Oh my. Okay. We're hiding. Diddy Kong clapping. Oh my, you just shot your child. And water is on. Good one. And Pokemon Go. It's a loaded executive. Okay? I'll say trash. Oh no. Solgaleo. Solgaleo! Oh my gosh! Who's that? Ooh, not bad. Thank you. Mama Crow! That's something for everyone. You can lose it. And PK Fire. Or Shadow. That was pretty bad, right?
Back to base!
Zero. Brisk. Clap traffic. Just grab them in your best grab around. Great box. Who's that? Who is Nikki? Shovel Knight! Shovel Knight is a success trophy! Why Nintendo? Why? And the
All of them can be considered special guests, and another powerful one has just arrived.
New character?
From the Monster Hunter series, Rathalos swoops in. He appears as a boss, but he can also show up as an assist trophy. Actually, he's the first character to appear as both.
Representation as an assist, as a character.
Before we go, I'd like us to take a quick look at the main menu.
Neither of them. But before we go, I'll show you this new menu. Isn't that nice? What is it?
As you can see, there's a mysterious mode here, but we can't talk about that just yet. Also, there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed at any time by pressing the ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well. That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting all of their energy into finishing the game, so please be patient until launch day. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay. So, goodbye. Goodbye guys. I'll see you later. And wait, there's more footage. This is probably just closing up the trailer. Oh my, it's DK! It's King K. Rool! It's King K. Rool! King K. Rool! It's gonna be King K. Rool! It's gonna be King K. Rool! It's gotta be King K. Rool! It's gotta be King K. Rool! It's gotta be. Oh yes, it's King K. Rool! It's King K. Rool! It's King K. Rool! Oh my! No! No, that's just King What? Oh, that's King K. Rool. Oh my, he's coming aboard. Oh! And Donkey Kong. Looks a lot like King DDD. Other stuff. Not like an Echo Fighter, but close. Looks like that was a pretty good counter. That looks like an assist. Oh, I don't know, not assist trophy. That seems like something Mario would do in Super Mario Odyssey. Maybe King K. Rool does that to capture people. And that's just like the okay. Okay. So it should actually finish up now. Bye guys. I will see you later.